Hey, coffee cuties. We are back with another banger. And today we are back with another reaction video where I give my raw and unfiltered opinion about viral topics surrounding curly hair. And today we definitely have a banger indeed because today we are going to be talking all about fried leave out. So let's just get right into it. So recently I have been doing a deep dive on various influencers who are now either going back to straight naturals or they're promoting wigs, weaves, etc. And that was the perfect opportunity for me to talk about sew-ins because that is another trend that I am noticing starting to slowly creep back in. And with sew-ins, we know come fried leave out. So I definitely wanted to bring it to the forefront as a warning to coffee cuties so that everyone can make the best informed decision when it comes to their hair. So I'm going to insert a few examples and come back with more commentary as we go along. So let's go ahead and see. First, I'm going to insert a actual example of kind of what it looks like the most, and then all the other videos will be pretty much people sharing what the leave out fried looks like and how just continuously straighten their leave out, etc., cause them to have damage, unfortunately. So it will be on mute, but she said, casually frying the little leave out I have left, not caring because all I'm going to do is switch to the side part. So I'm going to let you see again. This is very typical when it comes to the whole leave out. Again, it could be on the side, it could be in the middle, etc. But basically, it is your real curly hair, typically flat iron to the guys in order to match some type of wig, weave, etc. That, of course, is not your own hair type. So let's see if some other people in the comments have had similar experiences to that. So someone said, my size so ate up, and now I go to the millie. So someone else said, you gotta go where? So basically, she's saying she middle parts at this point. Someone else said, leave out can heal when I get these knotless. So I guess some people switch up between the leave out, the weave, or the braids rather, in order to try to restore it, etc. But again, I just want to give a fair warning. We already have done many videos about heat damage, the damage heat can cause, etc. So that's basically what you're doing when you're having the leave out, etc. You're basically putting heat on your hair over and over. It's going to thin out your hair. Then you're going to have hair loss. It's going to split up the shaft, etc. We have done many deep dives on it, and I definitely still want to drive the point home because unfortunately, again, these influencers are trying to influence girls to go back to these unhealthy hair practices. So I'm going to insert some more examples throughout the video. So she just said, you keep frying your leave out. So as you can see, it's a lot of heat damage in the front of her hair, etc. Again, if you're going to be influenced to go back to wearing sew-ins and having the leave out, etc., this is possibly what may happen in your future. And trust me, I did not get heat damage from having fried leave out. I actually got it from a professional. Unfortunately, this was like, actually we're in 2025, so this was like 6 years ago now. I don't know if she used a heat protectant, definitely not the proper one, and she definitely had the flat irons too high because she unfortunately put heat damage all in my bangs to the point where I had to cut them out, regrow them. Thankfully, they're restored now. But having that experience where you have straight hair in the front or at the top, etc., and curly hair in the back is not fun. It does not blend. And pretty much if Olaplex and those other options, if the heat damage is not so severe, which in my case, it was beyond repair, you will have to either cut it off or again, try to find a way to blend. But when it gets to the point that it's silky straight and you have curly natural hair, it's not going to blend. You're going to be irritated. So I just cut it off. I actually, it was down to my chin and I cut it originally up to my eye and then I cut it again, like basically maybe like 2 inches and grew it out from there. Thankfully, I think because I kept cutting it, trimming it, probably more than what I trimmed my actual hair, it grew back pretty fast. I would say between 6 to 8 months, it was at a length that I was okay with. And then it was pretty much restored within a year. Thank God, God was on my side with that. But I know everyone has different perspectives, etc. So she said, done frying my leave out just to match a texture opposite of my own. I am so happy that your queen, the curly cutie on the screen, is going back to her natural hair type texture again because I shared a video in my people are mad 4C hair is the most versatile video of different extensions that we can wear with our curly hair, etc. If that's the look we're going for without all the heat damage. But again, I am just going to keep sharing various different videos of girls who have unfortunately suffered from having fried leave out. So she said, you fried your hair for a 3-day leave out and realize why you don't try new things. So, yes, unfortunately, it is definitely not worth it, not worth it at all. Again, I know influencers, they are now pushing to go back to the sew-ins. I feel like clip-ins and sew-ins, that new look is kind of in. And when it comes to the clip-ins, that's even worse because you're basically putting heat all over your hair to match the hair type of the clip-in. So you're probably going to end up with a head full of heat damage and not just at the bang or middle part or side part or however you choose to part the area. So that again is probably going to end up in an even a worse result. But I'm not going to be speaking too long. I just wanted to drive the point home once again that, trying to mimic a hair texture that is not your own and using heat, etc. This is sometimes the result of it. And again, it is no fun out of firsthand experience as someone who have had heat damage, again, not from a sew-in, but from a stylist who had straightened out my hair, etc. Again, so it doesn't matter if you have a sew-in, if you decide to dibble and dabble in straightening your hair, even from a professional with heat protectant, etc. Anytime you use heat, you are taking the risk of permanently damaging your hair to the point where the only way to restore it will be to start over. So, again, a warning, I do not recommend it at all. If you're going to decide to wear, like, you want like the weave or the extensions, etc., I would recommend them matching your own hair type and texture, etc., so you don't have to worry about flat iron a little bit a piece of your hair, risking again the fried leave out, etc., because once you cross that line, there's no going back, and the only way it can be restored again is to cut it off. You don't want to risk the breakage, etc. And the girl said that she is going to get braids to try to restore, etc. That may work for some, but as we know, braids can be damaging as well. It could be very drying. It could be a lot on the scalp. It could cause irritation. There's so many things that go along with wearing these quote unquote protective styles. I have a few videos on my channel about it. I talked about the synthetic hair, just the overall side effects of braids, possibly also, of course, just straightening the straight natural side effects, so many more things. So be sure to check out the full playlist. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you a fan of the leave out, aka the fried leave out? Is this a practice that you do when you decide to wear your wigs, weaves, etc.? What are certain alternatives so that we don't have to worry about this? Again, my perspective is if you're going to wear the wigs, weaves, extensions, etc., make sure they match your own hair type so you don't have to worry about trying to blend it in with a hair type that's not even your own, etc. That is my recommendation. Of course, I always put quality natural hair on a pedestal. I don't feel like we need any of it at all. The extensions, braids, etc., whether your hair is super short in a TWA or all the way down to your ankles, is beautiful and should be appreciated at any and every length. But this is the end of this video. Be sure to check out my bio on the way out. Coffee Cutie mugs are on sale. Free Discord is popping. Also, I am trying to revamp the membership channel. So be sure to join today because we will hopefully get those watch parties going in 2025. At the time of this recording, I am 1,980 people away from 10K. And at 10K, we will be doing a giveaway. So be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. It is Liddy over here. But until next time, see ya.